Hey everyone, it's Allie with the Alleyway Stamps. Today we're going to be making a card, and we're going to be using two sets. These are from the March release. This one is Mustache Mania and has all these fun mustaches on it and some really fun sentiments like wet your whiskers, I must stash you a question but I'll shave it for later, a barber's best friend. And then the other one we're going to be using is this Hey Cupcake set right here. And it has this little mustache, this little tiny one at the very top that goes right here. So we're going to be using the tiny one from here, and all these other four are from this set here. And what I've done is I have stamped each mustache in a different color. The smallest one is the old paper. Then, this one is... Hold on and I'll tell you. Okay, this one is Shabby Shutters, and the plaid one is Crushed Olive. The polka dot one is Peeled Paint, and the really light polka dot one is Forest Moss. This little, that one's Forest Moss. This little comb here is a free stamp you can get at TheAlleyWayStamps.com or TheAlleyWayStamps.blogspot.com. It's the freebie for March. In honor of mustaches everywhere, we are giving away a free comb. And I'm sure there'll be a sentiment too. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just cut out each of these mustaches individually and the comb, and then we'll be right back. And this is going to be a really fun card. I'm really super excited about it. Okay, I've cut my little guys out, my mustaches. I'm going to be taking the Distress Ink Vintage Photo. And before I cut my little comb out, I'm going to be taking a water brush and coloring this in. Now I just take my ink and ink up a little bit of ink on the edge of an acrylic block, and then just pull the ink from there. And I always do like a test little thing right there on my, let me go scoot in for you so you can see a little bit better. There we go. On the paper to see what color it's going to be dropping. So I know that that's going to be super dark, so I'm just going to take it, lift it, color in the exact same spot, and then color in my image. This way it's not taking off too much of my ink, but it's also not transferring so much ink. You know what, I'm going to use this little star here. This is the EIEIO set from TheAlleyWayStamps.com. I think I will use this mustard seed. Ink that up really good. Stamp that on there. Okay, we're going to be using a standard size card, which is 5.5 by 4 1/4. I'm going to be taking these little guys here, and I wanted the colors to go light, like from the lightest to the darkest. We'll see how that works out. So I'm going to be making a mustache Christmas tree here. And I'm going to debate how I'm going to actually do this, because they're going every which way, but I just thought it'd be so fun and different to have. Let's see. Those two will go together awesome. And then I thought this cute little comb would be perfect for, I might even have to cut it a little for the base. Okay. So here we have the lineup. The only difference is, okay, the colors are the exact same in order going down, but I took and switched out this guy for this guy. Now what I'm going to do is take and sew just a white thread down to the bottom here. I'm going to stop the bottom of the mustache here, stop at the top of the mustache here, that way I can still put my star on and you can still see this cute little comb. Okay, so here's my little tree, and I stitched down the middle and added the little comb tree trunk. I'm going to take some of this. This is Studio G glitter glue. This is extra fine tip. It's the red glitter. I got this at Walmart for 98 cents. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to add a few little ornaments that are red. And you saw how slow I did that. That's because if you look here on my practice, if you do it fast with this kind of glue, see that one right there? How it kind of left a little tail? I don't want that on my project. So if you go super, super slow, I think it'll work better. First initial reaction to this, I've never used this Studio G before. And in comparison to the Stickles, this opening is huge. So I don't know how much I would really use it for fine detailed projects. This one's okay because I just needed, you know, little circles or whatever. But if I really needed to do something that was really detailed and super fine, I don't think I would use it. So I'm gonna let this dry. Okay, what I started doing here is I wanted to ground my tree so it wasn't just floating in the air. So I took my water brush and I watered paper, got it a little bit wet. Then I took an eraser quickly and erased it really hard in one spot and brought up the paper. So it kind of made it look like a little ring of shadow or snow or something around the bottom. Okay, so I'm just going to line up my sentiment here. It's going to say Stash-tastic. And, oops, I always do that. I always do it backwards, okay. So, let's see. Stash-tastic holidays. Instead of a fantastic, since we're doing mustaches. And there you go. There's the card. Let me zoom out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this fun little card, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.